Machine Head is in action. Yes. Phil Nguyen is excited. And so am I. Dark Ritual. Phyrexian Arena. Very nice. I love that Phyrexian Arena. I think that's the best Phyrexian Arena. Phyrexian Arena is in the historic format, but I don't think anyone plays it. Plague Spitter time. This is comical flop. Refresh my memory. What's Plague Spitter again? I don't know if it's in this deck. Lots of cool cards in this deck, though. Draco makes the cut in this deck. Blazing Spectre, Hypnotic Spectre. Lightning Bolt's in the deck. Insidious Dreams is in the deck. Erratic Explosion. OG Phyrexian Arena is the best, says Comical Flop. Okay. Plague Spitter. Oh, yeah, that card. I like that card. Duress took out a counterspell. And a Defiant Vanguard comes in. Very nice. All right, we're going to see a Phyrexian Arena trigger again. David goes to 18. David Thomas Tao. Roland was talking about before, has 100 different pre-modern decks. Nobody guessed correctly what deck David was going to be on. We're going to play another round after this. We're going to play a round 4. And David Thomas Tao has a second deck that he will switch to for that. And we'll play against Ryan Fisher, who is on Elves that we saw last round. So we're going to see Elves again. We're going to see Elves one more time. All right, Defiant Vanguard comes in. Phyrexian Scuda, yeah. What's up, Mr. Giants? Undying love from Ryan Fisher, very nice. We need more love in the world. Less hate. Phyrexian Scooter was the MVP, I think so, yeah. Tainted Peak enters the battlefield on David's side. Love the Chaos Orb Matt. Scuda got a big Buddha. If you just tuned in, Machine Head versus Counter Rebels. We saw Counter Rebels win tonight against Oath of Druids. We saw Dead Guy Al beat Elves, mostly because of Phyrexian mostly because of Engineer Plague. Engineer Plague was the key card. Mirage versus Tempest Basics, yes. Insidious Dreams, discarding 2 cards. Did I name the right card? Yeah, Insidious Dreams. So, shuffle your library and tutor X cards and put them on top. So you discard cards, and then you tutor for X amount of cards and put them on top of your library. It gets countered, though, which is rough. You don't want to discard 2 cards to pay a casting cost or something, and it gets countered. David takes 1 rather. Goes to 15. And a Lin Civi drops. And I think Jason took 2 damage so far from his lands. Bummer for sure. Tensi Terry is here. What's up, Tensi Terry? Wow, I still have the timer going from last round. I'm slacking. All right. The timer's there in the bottom right-hand corner. Sorry you can't see it that well. These players will get an extra couple of minutes. The timer hasn't really mattered that much tonight because the rounds have gone pretty fast, which is what you want, right? Whip quarter. You almost did hardcast a Sarah Avatar. This is true. Yeah, Insidious Dreams does set up Erratic Explosion pretty nicely. Agreed. So we have already seen a wide variety of pre-modern decks tonight. What decks have we not seen that you wish we featured? Let me know in the chat, and we'll try to get them next time. I know people were talking about land still earlier. Balancing things. Yeah, we might see that tonight. We might still see that. Oh yeah, I missed a bunch of life loss. Sorry, folks. Thank you, Roland. Hippie comes in. Uh-oh. He's going to get a Divine Vanguard to block. Zombie Infestation. Yeah, that's a cool one. Lands. Lands, that's your job, Phil Nguyen. Zombie Spark. Yeah, Zombie Spark seems cool. Another Defiant Vanguard and a double block in order here? I think so. Yep. Double block on the hippie seems good. Gush Intuition Squee version. We've seen Squee quite a bit on stream. On our pre-modern streams. Card's good in this format. Whip Quarter coming in. David Thomas Town drawing an extra card every turn, but it hasn't paid off just yet. What about Landstill? Do we have any Landstill fans here? Or is Landstill the hated deck of Premodern? What's the most hated deck of Premodern? Like what deck does your opponent play and you're rolling your eyes? Oh no, another one of these matches. Is it Landstill? Oh, Sly. Sly is the deck that everyone hates. Okay, so Burn/Sly are the decks that your opponent goes Mountain, Mog Fanatic, and you're like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. The Rock. Do people hate The Rock? Is that deck ever hateable? Maybe when it was in Standard with, what's that card called? Phyrexian. Help me out, chat. Phyrexian something. The Rock is the hated deck? What's more hated, Sly or The Rock? Mountain Jackal Pup. Okay, so your opponent goes Mountain Jackal Pup. Are you upset? Does this bother you? Phyrexian Plague Lord. Yes, that's the one. Phyrexian Plague Lord. Thank you. Phyrexian Plague Lord was The Rock back in the day, right? Phyrexian Plague Lord sacking. What did it used to sack? I don't even remember. Wait, it sacks stuff, right? Am I thinking of the right card? Chat helping out quite a bit. So many old cards to remember. Oh, it sacks itself. Or another creature. Okay. Ooh, it was in Mystery Boosters and it's only 25 cents now? I'm finding all the cards I gotta buy, chat. Roland, source me a Mystery Booster 25-cent Phyrexian Plague Lord too. Near mint. Near mint condition, please. Hermit Druid is The Rock. Squirrels were his minions. Millions. Maybe. Festering Goblin. Yeah, that was cool. What's up, Blarnob? What is going on? Thanks for being a subscriber. The Rock with Recurring Nightmare. Yes, heavily played Kezardrix and a near mint, specifically Mystery Booster, Phyrexian Plague Lord. I don't want to break the bank and pay for the 29-cent version from 8th edition. I want the 19-cent version. Phyrexian Plague Lord. Hey, nobody answered my question. Is Kezardrix on the reserve list? Somebody was supposed to find that out. I forgot whose job that was, but it wasn't my job. When will someone brew Owling Mine with Sunder? Is Sunder played at all in Premodern? Sunder was originally an Urza Saga. Only reprinted once in Amonkhet Invocations. I think I have that version too. Pretty nice. Return all lands to owner's hands. Do people play this in Commander? They must, right? Sunder seems good in Commander. Return all lands to owner's hands? Seems kind of nutty. I'm sure there's some Commander that has a combo with that card. I'm sure that's the kind of card that doesn't make you popular at a Commander table, though. Game 1 is completed. All right. Players appear to be done sideboarding and ready for Game 2. Swamp Pass for David Thomas Tao. And a Sergeant to start for Jason. Very nice. Soul Devi Excavations is much better of a card. That's the one that makes soldiers. Chat just calling out old cards that make no sense. Oh yeah, so this one's also on the reserve list. If it would enter the battlefield, sacrifice an untapped island instead. If you do, put it on. If you don't, put it off. It's taps for blue and a colorless, and 1 tap scry 1. Weird card. Alright, so Mesmeric Fiend will take Lin Civi, it looks like. Mana Leak, Mana Leak. 3 Mana Leaks and a Cop Red in hand for Jason. But just plains in hand. No blue. Chat shouting out old cards during continue shouting out the old cards. I love it. Please continue. What's an old card that nobody plays in Premodern, nobody plays in middle school, nobody plays in old school, nobody plays in legacy, nobody plays in vintage, that you wish people could play in any one of these formats? Shout that card out now in chat. An old favorite that doesn't get any love. And if you've already done so, good for you. Escaped Shapeshifter. Griffin Canyon. Alright, Bolt on the Ramosian Sergeant. And a Duress. Takes a Mana Leak. Let's see. Escaped Shapeshifter. Escaped Shapeshifter. Wow, this is a weird one. I remember this art. Blue, 3, Shapeshifter. As long as the opponent controls a creature with flying not named Shapeshifter, it has flying. The same is true for First Strike, Trample, and Protection from any color. What a weird card. 60 cents, folks. Ooh, and it's reserve list. I am really not trying to trigger any buyouts. I'm just commenting on things. Sorry if it seems that way. Roland, source me an Escape Shapeshifter. Heavily played preferred. Bosium Strip. I remember that one. Thran Tome. Squandered Resources. Does that see any play? I don't know. Does anybody play Squandered Resources in Commander? Sack a land at 1 mana of any color that land could have produced for black-green. They must be playing it in Commander because it's coming up. Femerif Enchantress. Yeah. Bosium Strip. What does Bosium Strip do again? Got it. Plague Lord, Shapeshifter, and Kesseltrix all have to be played. I'm just playing, Roland. You don't have to buy these weird cards. Bosium Strip. Yeah, I got to get Zach from Eternal Durdles on our next Premodern stream. I actually spoke to him about playing Premodern quite a bit, but I just didn't have a chance to reach out for him for this week. I'll get it done. Null Brooch. Yeah, Null Brooch is a cool one. Lots of counter magic resolving, by the way. A Engineered in Plague is in play, but also a Shared Triumph, so I think they cancel each other out. Null Brooch. Null Brooch was like... wait, did that card get banned? No, right? I'm thinking of a different card. Null Brooch got like restricted or something, I feel like. Oh, crap, I got the life totals all wrong. Sorry, everybody. So busy reminiscing. Mesmeric Fiend getting in. Another Cop Red and a Darker Wastes. Hypnotic Spectre now on the board for David Thomas Tao. Swinging for 3. Puts Jason at 8. Urtai. Hell yeah, Urtai. Sulfatara. What's Sulfatara? I don't even know what that is. I'm looking it up now. Wow. Red and 2, cantrip, and target player can't play lands this turn. 10 cents. Add it to the order, Roland. Can someone make hunting pack a thing? Yeah. Hell yeah. I want some beasts. Obfuscated sideboards, Phil. Aurum some Might Healer. That's a cool one. Yeah. Turf Wound. We're just like calling out all the old favorites right now. I love it. Oh yeah, Turf Wound is like basically the same card. Yeah. I dig it. Jason at 3. Basically nothing to do here. Does Grim Monolith get there? Hecatomb. Yeah, I loved Hecatomb. Let's see, what's the latest printing of Hecatomb? Sixth edition. 25 cents. All right, black creatures can no longer attack or block. Grim Lavamancer will get there, though. Oh, no, the Cop Red. Cop Red. That's right. So the Prison effect is on for counter rebels. Black creatures can't attack or block. And Mom is in play. And Cop Red. I dig it. All right, going to activate Grim Lavamancer anyway. Targeting, let's see. Fetch. Deranged Hermit with Survival of the Fittest support. Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'll lava dart you.
Oh no. Yep, use top.
Okay. I'll move to my turn.
Yep.
Tap. I'll draw.
Not sure why there was like doubled up audio there. I guess one of the players is listening to the stream out loud for some reason. Tempest Swamps and then Tarkir Bloodstained Mires. You hate to see it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So much hate for sure. Wand of Denial. Yeah. Alright, Ramosian Sergeant. I dig it. Cool art, not good. Wand of Denial, let's see. Wand of Denial. Yeah, cool art, not very good. Agreed. Look at the top card of target player's library. If it's a non-land, you may pay 2 life. If you do, mill it. 2 mana artifact with a tap ability. That's a weird one. 30 cents. Orcish Librarian. Yeah, I remember Orcish Librarian. What did it do? Someone look up Orcish Librarian. I will look it up. Look at the top 8 cards of your library, exile 4 of them at random, then put the rest on top. Pretty cool.
I knew exactly what. I don't think I'm. Okay. End of turn. Tap 4. And I'll Insidious Dreams discarding 3.
Insidious Dreams discarding 3.
Resolve?
Okay.
Yep. I'm hellbent.
Okay.
What does he even look for here? Lots of coughing happening. Scroll Rack doesn't do much. Bolt can't do that. Erotic Explosion can't do that. I don't know what he sided in. Engineering Plague doesn't really do much. Overload doesn't do much. Yeah, I don't know. I think David Thomas Tao is assed out on this one. None of his creatures or spells can do anything. What are his outs, chat? Look at David's list and tell me what his outs. Curse Scroll needed now. Hell yeah. Curse Scroll would be great right now. I guess he can hard cast Draco and try to attack with it. Can he cast Draco? Does he even have enough lands in his deck? Well, he has 24 lands in deck, so I guess he can. But you know what I mean. Beginning of upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay how much? 10? Reduced by 2 amongst each creature type, so 6. Gotta pay 6 every upkeep? Jeez. Engineering Plague, alright. Taps Ramosian Sergeant response. Dave Kaplan is here. What's up, Dave Kaplan? 3-month sub, Dave Kaplan. Draco would cost 12. Yeah, it would cost 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands in play right now. I just don't see how you do this. Jason at 1 life, by the way, can't even tap as a Darker Waste for mana. Has plenty of lands in play though. If Draco gets mana leaked, that would be funny if he actually got enough mana for Draco and then he got mana leaked. Vintage hype, yes. Jam some emotes, folks. Jam some emotes. Sunglasses of Urza, hell yeah. Dark Rit, tap out. I guess it can be done. I guess he could get Draco down. Distorting Lens, yeah. The one of donate to give Jason a Phyrexian Arena. Wait, does he really have a donate? No, he doesn't. Okay. What's Premodern Vintage? Is that something completely different? Do you mean just before the modern format time period, what the vintage format was? Is that what you're referring to? Type 1.5? Or Type 1? It was Type 1, right? Old frame format, maybe. What's a top deck in the old frame or pre-modern vintage or whatever you want to call it format? What's the draw of that format? What are you playing that's a lot of fun? Donate is red in Innistrad. This is true. Harmful Offering, yes. There's quite a few cards that like donate cards to your opponent now. There was a commander, Zedru, something like that. That is the donate stuff commander, yeah. I know because I had a copy of that card for some reason. I don't even know how I got it. And it was in my binder for so long. And it's just such a weird card. I kind of wanted Zedru to be a thing. Obviously in 1v1 it's not very good. Growatalk. Yeah, I like that. Old frame vintage alpha until 9th edition. I dig it. So you can play with Mirrodin block cards? Is that what you mean? Or it's just all the old frame cards? Oh, 8th edition. Okay. This is some lock Jason has here, by the way.
Mountain. Pass turn.
All right. Sorry for the coughing. Gonna mute that again. So Grim Lavamancer useless. 3 engineers in play. Engineered plagues in play. No rebels can possibly survive, but the lock is real. Black creatures can't attack or block. Doubled up. And COP red ×2. Stabilize at 1 life, yeah. Phyrexian Arena starting to damage David Thomas Tao, though. I guess he's just trying to hardcast Draco. And I guess Jason's just holding up the counter magic. Yeah, sorry about the glare, everybody. 4 lands away from Draco. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana in play right now with a Dark Ritual Is David Tao going to play around the mana leaks, or just jam? The light of day calls it. Yeah. All right, Lin Civi comes down. It's the only rebel that can survive 3 engineer plagues in the deck because it's 4 toughness. Maybe one of these engineer plagues should have been on human because Mother of Runes is still in play. You don't have to name rebel for every one, right? You just name human and then mom dies. And aren't a lot of the rebels also humans? I'm not sure on that part. Lin Civi is 4 tough. I thought she's 4 toughness. Oh no, she's 3 toughness, but he has the enchantment in play that gives it +1. That's right. So there might actually be a plague naming human, but Jason has shared triumph in play, naming I assume rebel, or maybe human. I don't know. Discarding Blazing Spectre to hand size. I believe there's a shared triumph in play. I'll check now.
And cast absorb.
Cards in hand.
I have 3.
In response to the absorb, I'll activate Grim Lavamancer targeting you.
I'll use circle protection.
Still in response to the absorb, I'll activate Grim Lavamancer targeting you.
Use circle protection.
Something's happening. Insidious Dreams is on the stack. Those Blazing Spectre was not discarded to hand side. I was mistaken.
Absorb resolves. You go to 4.
We'll go to 4. And I'll pass with 3 in hand.
Jason, how many shared triumphs do you have in play?
I have 1.
It's naming rebel.
Naming rebel.
And
I'll
then
go to 10.
all the engineer plagues are naming rebel as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And Lin Civi's a base 1/3 before any of those effects.
Right, yeah, that's what we were trying to figure out. Okay, cool. All right. Very sorry about the coughing. So, yeah. Shared Triumph is in play. 3 engineered plagues naming rebels. Yeah, sorry about the glare, everybody. The glare on David's side is just on the graveyard, fortunately. A little bit of glare on Jason's side. Not much I can do. Plagues and Shared Triumph should be on human. Yeah, I agree. I think the Engineer Plague, at least one of them should have been on human. Aren't most of the rebels humans? Defiant Falcon and Jovial Queen that aren't humans? Yeah, but there's 2 other Engineered Plagues in play that are on human. What's Jovial Queen? 4/7 Vigilance for 6 mana? It shut off Lavamancer if it was on human. Oh, right. That is a good point. Good catch. Because Plague Engineer only hits your opponent, so I was thinking about that. I was thinking about it that way. Just some matches. Just some matches.
I'll go to combat and attack for 1 with the Whip Quarter.
Sure.
And I'll pass to you. With 2 in hand. 3 in hand. I'm sorry, 3.
I'll go to 7. You have 2. Play a swamp, and I'll pass turn.
I will tap Lin Civi for 2, and in response, use her second ability to put Whip Quarter on the bottom of my library.
Okay.
And then I'll resolve the search for 2 and find the Whip Quarter.
Okay.
Pretty cool ability. So Whip Quarter is going to be coming in play here.
Untap.
Jason needs to make sure.
So I'll go to combat.
Let's see.
Check with the Whip Quarters and Lin Civi.
Linsivia what does she know?
Oh, she doesn't have power. That's sure. Yes. She is a negative. What is she? You have 2, so 1. So she's a 0, 2.
Okay. I'll block both whip quarters with Lavamancers.
Sure, that's fine.
4 damage. Activate Lavamancer. Target you.
I'll pay 1.
Activate Lavamancer. Target you.
I'll pay 1.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so the Lavamancers are dead now. Interesting. The whip quarters can come back with
And I'll have
Linsivvy's
to.
ability.
With 4 in hand.
All right, untap. I'll go to 6. I'll play a swamp.
So, how much mana does he have now?
Go ahead and tap. Or I'll play Insidious Dreams, discarding.
So, chat is thinking that David Tao's going to win this game? Is that true? Are you predicting that David Tao's going to win this game, Moses? Oh, I'm sorry. Jason's actually at 4. Jason's at 4. Thank you, Roland. Jason is at 4. He gained 3 life from Absorb.
I'll put those on top and I'll pass.
I'll tap 3 to put a whip quarter on the bottom.
Sorry again for the coughing. Whip quarter going on bottom and then getting fetched out again. It looks like. Oh, it can't. It actually can't get fetched because Linsivvy was tapped. That's unfortunate. 2 Mother Runes in play. Linsivvy, Light of Day, Shared Triumph, 2 Circle of Protections. A Linsivvy is the one that you're seeing towards the middle of your screen. Is underneath a Mesmeric Fiend, Hypnotic Spectre, and 2 Engineered Plagues on the board for David Thomas Tao, naming Rebel. David goes down to 5 off Phyrexian Arena, drawing an extra card. Trying to get Draco in play. The only out to win this game, I guess. How is David going to win this game, Moses? How? Is cast a Drago on the bingo board? It should have been. It definitely should have been. All right. Looks like Jason got there.
Game 1, I actually didn't keep enough cards in hand. All the Insidious Dreams are built around Erratic Explosion and Draco.
Okay.
And I got to the point where I couldn't. The COP Reds were too powerful, and
Were you going to try to cast Draco?
I was going to try and cast Draco. Yeah.
that